God speaks to us in Psalm 139, and he says that God has fashioned and formed us in our wombs, that the babies in the womb are his delight. They are his good idea made flesh, and that he cares about them, and so should we.
We're called to speak up for those who can't speak up for themselves. And it's been said before, who less can speak up for themselves than the unborn, except for us?
Make no mistake, this involves every one of us.
We try and do what we can. We say, I am pro-life, but often we do nothing about it.
Our heart is to have the heart of Jesus towards those who've been broken. And so we seek together to seek their reconciliation, their forgiveness, and their wholeness, knowing that they too can make the decision to choose life.
I found myself between the summer of my sophomore and junior year of high school. I was 16 and I found out that I was pregnant. And it was shocking, to say the least. I remember in that moment of that pregnancy stick showing 2 pink lines and realizing that I was pregnant, and my first thought was, if I am pregnant, then where are all the other babies? Because all of my friends were sleeping around, and just feeling like this was the end of my life. Like, I had so many plans for my future, and this was definitely not part of it. The last place that I wanted to go was to the church. I felt like I would be judged, that I would not be accepted, that I wasn't good enough, and that I'd been a fraud, and they would accuse me of that.
Let us do what we can to reach out to women. Women that are contemplating, women that have already had abortions, and women that are in the midst of having the abortion itself. To reach out, to do what we can at many levels, to save a life, to save 2, to save many more.
To me, it just seems so abundantly clear. In the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30, God says to all of his people, for all time, I have set before you blessings and curses, life and death. Choose life.
You feel like there's no way out, and that it's not going to come to an end. But the reality is that, like, Jesus and the church should come alongside these girls and give them a hope for the future, and just knowing that they are going to receive beauty for these ashes of a situation that they're in. And yeah, we need to give them the love of Jesus in a tangible way.
I would say to anybody facing an abortion, we're with you. We understand. It hurts, it's hard. We're broken people too. We've all made mistakes. We've made choices that we wish we could turn back and change. I want to encourage you to look at alternatives.
The decision to give my son life, while it was the most difficult and still is difficult to live with, it is what Jesus wants. Like, he wants those children to have life. He says, let the little children come to me. He's constantly speaking about having a voice for the people that don't have a voice, and it's not our choice to end that life.
And we want to call the church to pray for the ending of abortion through the innocent shedding of blood. We want to call the church to rise up and be a place of refuge and a place of hope for women that have unplanned pregnancies, families that would be willing to adopt these babies, fathers that would turn their hearts to the children, that there would be a great turnaround in Whatcom County, that one day we would be an abortion-free zone for the glory of God.
We are called to love people the way that Jesus loved them, and that is right in their sin. That is right in the midst of chaos or crisis. We are called to not wait till they have made the right choice or wait till they have gotten themselves out of the situation. It is a call to love them where they're at.
There is much we can do, for we should not turn our back on anyone.
We in the church in Whatcom County, we want to be a place of refuge.
There are families and parents that want to choose to embrace these children.
We want to call the church to take a stand for life.
Join us and make Whatcom County an abortion-free zone.
The brave choice is life, and the loving choice is life.
I would challenge you as a follower of Jesus to do just that. Choose life, but not just internally. Choose life with your decisions. Choose life with your vote. Choose life with your compassion. Choose life with your generosity. All those things together can help Whatcom County become a safe place